why or what do you think America need to have for you to stay here for time?
Oh, that's where you're gonna start this from.
Yeah, that's where we start.
What do I think America needs to have for me to stay? Oh, wow. Do you want the shorter version or the longer version?
We're here for a long time.
A balance. That would be like a very good answer for me. A balance, because there are very many things that I like about here. But I find that at the same time, there are things I would want to take from home and bring here, or take here and bring a bit of home. But here is, sometimes it's just where my heart is. And if there was some balance on some things, yeah. Probably.
So what do you mean balance? What do you mean by that?
Balance in a lot of things. Just like generally the quality of life. When I come here, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm really happy to come. If I wasn't, I would not like go through the process of pursuing a visa,
Right.
coming here and all that. I love America. I love coming here.
Right.
Staying is a whole different story. Like, I feel like I love coming in shortly, enjoying meeting people like you, family. I have family here, a lot of them in different states. I like that. But after a short time, I'm like, my heart really wants to go back home. And you know how they say, home is where the heart is.
That's true. So what do you mean when you mean some stuff that you wanna bring from home here? What do you mean by that? What like the example of that?
It would be, so here's what you do. Like, when you travel, you know, like international travels give you a different perspective of looking at things, right?
Right.
And that will be socio-economic, political things that when you come for the first time, for instance, the first time I ever came to America was in 2018.
Okay.
I came with my sister, my family. It was just like a summer visit to visit my brother, and then we like did a whole road trip. The first time, the joys of landing in America and the contrast between here and home. So the differences, the first differences when you get in, like if you're from Kenya is a developing world according to the rankings of the world. So the first thing that you tend to notice as soon as like you enter first world status country like America would be the infrastructure. Everything is like great, grand, mighty, everything. Like you look at your environment like, oh God, yeah, everything they have is just big and grand. I'm like, oh wow, I thought I've seen tall buildings. I thought I've seen, you know, like everything that you think back home that you are working towards developing into is like you've been transported into the future. Sort of like for lack of a, especially infrastructure wise. You just feel like I'm in the future.
Like things that work.
Things that you see, just even like it might look so simple or basic to people who are here, but the minute you land here as a first timer in a first world, assuming maybe, because I've not been to a lot of European, I've used Europe to like travel, but not like visit Europe the way I have explored America. So as soon as you land here, even just the energy that hits you just tell, oh, I'm in a different world. It's just the speed, just even ordering food. I'm telling you, walking into McDonald's and these things look simple, but it's like you've just been uprooted from a totally different dimension of life and fast forwarded into like America's like how many years after independence? 200 and something. Yeah. Over 200.
Right.
Kenya is just celebrating its 55th.
Right.
After independence. That's like how many 100 years after independence, way ahead of Kenya. Actually, more than 150 years, right?
Right, for sure.
So you can imagine how much development we're talking about. It could be human development, speed. Everything just happens differently. We can unpack that, but it's really a lot.